It's an interesting time, certainly listening to your concerns, which also showed me that a number of you are involved in self-employment or into small enterprises and medium-sized enterprises. That's good. Now we have to see how we can encourage you to go ahead after we resolve the issues that have come out of the recent economic crisis. COVID-19 itself has been a problem for many people who have been involved in small and medium enterprises. In our case, made worse by the economic crisis. But the economic crisis and the political crisis that followed, because the economic crisis resulted in the inability of any of the leaders to assume their responsibilities to govern the country, it shows a complete breakdown, and we have to put the social structures back into place. So we have to think anew. Don't think that you can go through the old system. That's the difference between me and the other candidates. They want to restore the old system. You can't. The party system is broken. It's not going to come back, as you call it. So we are looking at many of far-reaching changes, virtually revolution in the social area. In the country itself, economically it will be the export-oriented economy, a digital economy, a green economy, and an emphasis on modernizing agriculture and more into self-employment. Now those will also throw up opportunities for women to take part. On the social side, we'll be bringing in, there'll be two areas of focus. One is women. The Women's Empowerment Act is the first. We'll also bring in the Gender Equality Bill. All that the Gender Equality Bill was to do was to ensure equality between males and females, nothing else. But we also ensured that people of all genders were treated equally by the government. And I'm still committed to bringing it to ensure that there is justice done to women in looking at the treatment between the male gender and the female gender. So around women's empowerment and women's equality is how do we expand that and what are the roles we are going to play. We must not only talk of women in politics, but what about women in business, in management? What is the ratio? In Sri Lanka, we still haven't got the ratios between males and females that have to be maintained. And the second will be the Social Justice Commission. That will be another law to bring in social justice. We have to overcome the existing bias on class, caste, and other issues. So if we do this, then we will certainly be ensuring a much fairer society, and thereafter ensuring women's representation at different levels. We are talking of political agencies. What about boards of directors? What about other agencies? So let's look at it in a very broad way. And next year will be the opportunity first for the women's organizations to meet and to women to meet to decide how we are going to bring together a master plan for women's empowerment in Sri Lanka. So these are the issues I thought I would deal with you. But nevertheless, thank you very much for the patience you had listening to me. And remember the gas cylinder on the 21st of September.
இது போன்று பல செய்திகளை தெரிந்து கொள்ள நமது வைப்ஸ் டிவி யூடியூப் தளத்தை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்து அருகிலுள்ள பெல் பட்டனை கிளிக் செய்யுங்கள். மேலும் பல செய்திகளை அறிந்து கொள்ள www.vaibznews.com vibesnews.com என்ற இணையதளத்தை பார்வையிடுங்கள்.